Hello, and welcome to your week 7 workout 2. Today, we'll continue to focus on building strength and power with our 5 sets of 5 reps of heavy weights. You'll need a variety of heavy weights, 1 resistance band, your mat, and a stretching strap. We will be doing an exercise on the bench. If you don't have a bench, you can do that on your mat on the floor. So go ahead and gather your equipment and meet me back here for a warm-up. For your warm-up, we'll be learning the exercises and practicing them with a light weight or no resistance. So our first exercise, if you have 2 light weights, you can grab those now, or you can warm up without any resistance at all. We'll be doing a plie squat to a calf raise. You're gonna take your weights and hold them up at your shoulders, come into your wide squat position. So feet wider than hip width, toes turned out, pull your shoulders back, have a nice long spine. You'll go down into your plie squat, keeping your back straight, come all the way up, and then lift your heels. Heels down and squat. Now when we have the heavy weights, we'll be doing 5 reps only, 5 times through. We'll be alternating lower body and upper body. And you'll take a longer break between each set. Now as you're going into your plie squat, you want to try not to lean forward too much, but really just keep your spine nice and long, as if you were sliding your body right down the back of the wall. We'll do a few more of these, and then our next exercise will be a chest press on the bench. And you can take those light weights with you to your bench or your mat on the floor. Come on your back. Keep the weights close to your body, elbows by your sides, weights at your chest, and press up. Just warming up here, so we're going to establish a good posture, pulling the belly in, keeping the spine nice and long, not arching the back. Now if you're on the floor, you're just bringing your elbows to the floor, slightly lower than your shoulders, so just about chest height. On the bench, you can get a little more range of motion, so you can come a little bit deeper than the bench, which is easy with the light weights, but as you get into those heavier weights, just be careful not to be too deep, especially if you are working out by yourself and you don't have someone to spot you. You want to make sure that you can get in and out and complete the exercise safely on your own. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, come back up to stand. Take 1 weight with you. Our next exercise that we'll be doing is a lunge with a hip extension, a lunge and lift. So you're going to hold the weight goblet style at your chest. You'll take 1 leg back into your lunge position, so the heel is lifted and the body is straight. You're gonna come down into your lunge first, and then you're gonna come up and lift that back leg up. Land softly and repeat, down, up, and lift. You'll be holding 1 heavy weight at your chest. So you're going to keep your hips and shoulders square to the front, just leaning forward enough to really activate the glutes on that lift, pressing into that front foot. 2 more on this side. Warm up the other side. Same thing. Right knee over the right ankle. Go into your lunge first, bending both knees, up and lift. Keeping the abs engaged, spine long, and gazing straight ahead. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. And our second upper body exercise will be a side arm raise, hands by your sides, slight bend at your arms, lifting up just to shoulder height and back down. You don't have to go too high on these, and your weights are just slightly in front of your body. So mostly out to the side, just a little bit in front because the arms are bent. So as we get into those heavier lifts, it can be a lot of load on your wrists and elbows if you have your arms completely straight. So just have that nice soft bend at the elbows. Coming up to shoulder height, we'll get 4 more, and then we'll practice our final set. 2, 1, and down. For our final set, we'll be doing a squat with a side leg lift. So we'll have that band around the ankles if you have the band, and you could do this without a band if you don't have the right kind of band. So you're gonna hold one weight, heavy weight at your chest. Your feet are gonna be narrow, so about hip width apart, coming in just, it's not a deep squat, just enough to give you some lift off so that you can really power into that side leg lift. So narrow squat, side leg lift. We'll be doing 5 reps on each side, staying on the same leg in the workout with that heavy weight. Let's get a few more to warm up. 1 more on this side. Same thing on the other side, go right into it. The power comes from pressing off with those bent legs, but you don't want to press off so hard that you lean to the side. So we're just keeping that torso nice and lifted for 3, 2, 1, and our last exercise today will be a biceps curl. We'll be doing a variety of positions today. So we'll start with hammer curls. And we've got 5 sets, so you can mix and match however you choose between hammer curls, palms up position, always exhaling on the lift, inhaling on the lower. And when you extend your arms with those heavy weights, almost all the way straight, but leaving a little bit of bend. So you don't want to hyperextend your elbows with a heavy weight. And the final option will be palms into a rotation to palms up. So we're adding that little shoulder rotation at the top. So do at least 1 set of each position, and then for the final 2 sets, you can choose which position you like. Let's get 1 more rep here. Great job with the warm up. You can set those light weights aside if you were using them. Grab a sip of water, and we're going to start with our plie to calf raise. So you'll need 2 heavy weights that you can hold up here at your shoulders. So go ahead and grab your weights, and I'll meet you back here. When we get into position for our first exercise, you want to get in safely. So have your feet about hip width apart, weights by your sides. You'll do a curl to come up, rotate your arms open, and you can either rest that weight right on your shoulders or just have it slightly hovering above your shoulders. You're going to take a wide step to get into that plie position. 5 reps, slow and controlled, keeping your elbows wide. Come down into that squat, lift, and lift the heels. And down. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Come out the same way you came in. So bring those elbows in, release your arms, step your feet together, and meet me on the bench or your mat for chest press. have our 2 heavy weights. Getting into the position carefully, so keep the weights close to your body. If you are on the floor, you're gonna set the weights by your sides vertically like this, so that you can just reach your hands and grab them. Bring your elbows out to the side, weights at your chest, pull the belly in, inhale at the bottom, use that exhale to come up. Just 5 reps. It should be hard. 2, but you should be able to get even repetitions. 3, 4, 5. We'll come out the same way we came in. So bring the arms down, rotate those elbows in, come up to sit, and back on your feet for our plies. Round 2, weights at your shoulders, so curl up, open the elbows, set the weights on your shoulders, take that wide step, back straight, down, up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, in and down. Nice work, back on the bench. Chest press, round 2. Elbows out to the sides, take a breath in, and exhale up. Inhale down, 2, 3, come down with control. 4, let's get one more. 5, down, in, and up. Great work. Coming back in to your plies, round 3 of 5. Always picking up the weights with good form, flat back, use your legs. Curl up, set the weights up, wide stance, round 3, 5 reps. Two, 3, 4, 5, elbows in, weights down. To the bench for round 3. Set your chest, flat back, exhale up. Slow and controlled 5 reps. 2. Out through your mouth on that exhale. 3, 4, 5, down, elbows in and up. We've got 2 more sets to go. Back to your plie squats. Weights at your shoulders, wide stance, down, up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, elbows in, weights down. Round 4 on the bench. Inhale at the bottom, press it up over the chest. Make sure the weights are over your chest, not over your shoulders or your face. 3, 4, 5. In, sit up, and we'll finish up our 5th set. Last time plies. Weights at your shoulders, Wide step. 2, 3, 4, 5, and those are done. We'll finish this up with one more set of chest press. Last 5 reps with control. 3, 4, 5, down, in, and up. Great job on your first set. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll come back here for lunges, so you'll need one single heavy weight. Starting our second round of exercises, we've got lunges with that backwards leg lift or hip extension. You'll be holding the weight goblet, so at your chest with both hands. You're gonna start in that stationary lunge position, so the back leg is back with the heel lifted. Do your lunge, up and lift, a little lean forward, slow and controlled. 4, 5, other side. So straight up and down for your lunge. Lean and lift with control. Make sure you're coming all the way back straight before you bend your knees. Lean forward and control that lift. 3, 4, 5. Gonna set this weight down and grab probably lighter weights for your side arm raise. So hands by your sides, slight bend at your arms, lifting up just to shoulder height. Take a breath in here. Use your exhale to come up. Slow and controlled release. 2, 3, 4, just one more. Rest. Go ahead and set those down. Back to lunges. Weight at your chest, leg back, chest lifted back straight, lunge and lift. 3, 4, 5, and we switch sides. Straight up and down, and then lift. 2 separate pieces. 3, 4, 5. Great job. That's round 2. Now we're moving into round 2 of sidearm raise. You're gonna have a little bit wider than hip width stance for stability, soft knees, pelvis tucked, so we're engaging those lower abs to support your back. Inhale at the bottom, exhale up. Controlling it down, keeping your wrists straight. 2, 3, just coming up to shoulder height. 4, here's the last one. 5, that's 2 sets down. 3 to go. Coming back into our lunges. Weight at your chest. Set up that lunge. Down, up, lift, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and other side. 90-degree bend in both legs, all the way up and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, rest. Round 3 of arms. When you're ready, lift on your exhale for 5 reps. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 2 more sets to go. Round 4 of the lunges. Now that you're getting the hang of it, with balance, see if maybe we go a little deeper on that lunge. Maybe lift that back leg a little higher. 3. Come down with control. 1 more on this side. 5 on the other side. 3, 4, 5, and down. Arms are up. Lateral shoulder raise. Working the front and middle deltoids. On your exhale, lift for 5 reps. 4, 3, 2, last one, and down. We're almost there. We've got 1 more set to go. Let's finish these up. 5 more lunges on each side. Down, up, up, down. 3, 4, 5, and switch. Just go right into it when you're ready. Two more. Last one. And done. Great work with the lunges. We're gonna finish up shoulder raise. Last 5 reps here. Take a big inhale, exhale, catch your breath, and let's finish these up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and done with those. Great job. Grab a drink of water. Meet me back here with your resistance band around your ankles if you have one. Remember, you can do the squat side leg lifts without a band if you don't have one. So you'll need the band and 1 single heavy weight. Starting our final set of exercises, you've got the band around your ankles. That's optional. You're gonna take that heavy weight at your chest, holding it just like you did in our last set. Just having your feet wide enough apart so you've got some good resistance on that band. You're gonna come down to a halfway squat and lift. So it's not a really deep squat. More work in the quads. 3, keeping your chest up and not leaning to the side. 4, last one on that side. We're gonna go right into the other side. Press through your heels. Watch your knees. They're not going in when you squat down. 2, 3, come in with control on that band. 4, 5, set this one down and grab your weights for biceps curls. You can just leave the band on so you don't have to fuss with taking it off and putting it back on. You'll get a little extra work when you walk over to get your weights. So for this first set of biceps curls, hammer curls, palms in, elbows by your sides, slow and controlled. Almost all the way straight, but don't lock out your elbows. 2, keep those elbows in by your sides so you're not swinging your arms. 3, exhale up. Last one. And down. Round 2. Weight up at your chest. Feet about hip width or just wide enough to get some tension on that band. Down, up, side, and in. Exhale on that side leg lift. 3, 4, 5, other side. 3, 4, 5. Great job. Switch them out. Biceps are back. This time, we will be doing palms up. Same body mechanics as before. Soft knees, elbows in by your sides, wrists straight. Don't lock the elbows. Big breath in, exhale up. Control it down. 2, keep your abs tight. 3, 4, last one. Rest and switch. Squat side lift, round 3 of 5. Weight at your chest, 5 reps on each side. Let's just go right into it. Two, 3, 4, 5, and other side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Round 3 of biceps. This time we're adding that rotation. So we'll start with the palms in, and then you're gonna rotate, open, rotate back down for 5, 4, exhale up 3, 2, 1, and down. And we'll switch back for round 4. Start your squat first, side lift. Control that leg back in. 3, 4, 5, other side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Biceps are up. Now we've gone through all 3 positions, hammer curls, palms up, and rotation. So for these last 2 sets, you choose. Five reps. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Down with control. And let's finish our final set. Squat side lift, last time. Weight at your chest. Down, up, side, and in. One more on this side. Let's get the other side. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Rest. Great job. We got one more set of biceps to go. Let's finish them up. Again, your choice of position. Last 5 reps. 2, 3, 4, last one, and down. Great work. You can set all of your weights aside, take that band off, grab a sip of water, and grab your mat. We've got some ab exercises and stretches coming up. Welcome back. We have 3 exercises to do, 8 reps each. We're gonna come down on hands and knees on the mat. You can keep your shoes on if you want or take them off. We're gonna start on hands and knees. So you'll have your elbows and wrists in alignment right under your shoulders. You're gonna have your knees right under your hips. We're gonna start by taking out the left leg and lifting, just parallel to the floor. Right arm is gonna come up. We're gonna take the elbow to the knee and round the spine up into a crunch. So take a big inhale here, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend, 8 reps. Slow and controlled. 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. And when we extend, we're gonna hold this one here. Flex your foot, pull your belly in, square your hips to the mat, straighten out your left arm, and take a couple deep breaths here. 2, and 1, and down. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna start by bringing the right leg out. Find that balance first. Toes towards the floor, square your hips. Left arm up, big breath in here. Exhale, elbow to knee. 8 reps. 2, 3, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. This is the one we hold. Straighten Straighten that right arm. Long spine. Square your hips. Gaze ahead. A couple more breaths. And down. Let's take a little child's pose here. Stretch out your back and your arms, shoulders. Next, we'll be coming into a downward dog position, and we'll be doing the same kind of elbow to knee movement. So you're gonna start with your hands just slightly forward of your shoulders with your knees on the mat. Tuck your toes under. We're gonna lift the hips up. Now when you come into your downward dog, you can keep your knees bent, knees straight, heels up or down, whatever works for your body to maintain a nice long spine. Pull that lower belly in. We're gonna reach the right leg up. On the inhale, exhale, you're gonna slide forward what feels like a single leg plank, bringing your right knee towards your left elbow, and then send it back up for 8. So it's a little twist when you come in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the feet back down, and we're just gonna pedal out the feet to stretch out the back of the legs. You could also come down to a child's pose here. We are in an inversion with the head lower than the heart. So if this is not for you, come down into a child's pose, or you could also repeat that first exercise we did, that spinal balance, as opposed to being in your downward dog. Next, we're gonna lift that left leg up. Big breath in, knee to elbow. 2, rotating on the way in. 3, rotating the hips. 4 more. 3, inhale, lift, exhale, come in. 2, 1. Downward dog, bring your knees down and take a child's pose. Next, we're gonna be doing another downward dog exercise. So we're coming from a plank to a downward dog. So you're gonna start in your high plank. So hands and knees, step one foot back and then the other, kind of on the balls of your feet. You're gonna shift forward, back and up. Shift forward, back and up. Hips up. Drop the hips. So your body is parallel to the floor, you're sliding forward, sliding back and up, dropping the heels. Four more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Come down to your knees, grab your stretching strap, and come onto your back. We're gonna come into a hamstring stretch on the left. Have that strap around the ball of your foot. Legs straight up. And we're gonna do 10 reps. So you're starting without any pull, just with where your leg naturally stops. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, give it a little more stretch. Inhale, release. It's just about a 2-second hold. Keeping the knee Straight but not locked. Three more on the side. 2, 1. We'll switch sides. Starting where your leg naturally stops without any pull. Inhale there and then exhale, stretch. Inhale, release. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Now release your strap. You can set your strap aside, and then you're going to take your left leg, figure 4 stretch. Rotating that left thigh open, hands behind your thigh, shoulders and neck down. You could also use your strap here around your thigh or around your foot. We're holding this one just for about 5 breaths or so. And we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Having your shoulders and neck down, back of your head on the mat, flexing both feet. And let's take one more big breath in here. And release your legs down. We're gonna come up to a seated position and finish with some spine stretches. First, a twist, lifting your arms up overhead and twisting to the side on the exhale. Inhale, center, same side. Two more. Last time this way. And then we'll go the other way. Find that length first and then twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Two more. Last one. And we'll finish up with a side bend, reaching up and over. Inhale back to center for 5. Keeping both hips down on the mat. 3, 2, 1, and other side. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. 2, 3, 4. Last time. You are all done. Great job completing your second workout of week 7. You're doing an amazing job with this program. Thanks for keeping up with me. Can't wait to see you next time. Until then, have a beautiful day.